A County Armagh couple who had recently moved back from Australia have said they have been left devastated by the flood damage caused to their newly renovated home. Adrian McKernan and his fiancée Megan Rafferty had lived in Australia for 3 years before moving back to Northern Ireland just before Christmas. They were preparing to move into their home just outside Portadown when heavy rains caused water levels on Lough Neagh to rise, resulting in serious flooding in the area. As a precaution, the couple are staying in their home to ensure it suffers no further flood damage. Devastating. This is day 10 and we haven't had much sleep at all as there are pumps inside of the house because the water is still coming in, Ms. Rafferty said. There's just so much to control, so it's been pretty devastating. We've had to pull up all our floorboards, we had to take our new kitchen back up the wall. We've had Rivers Agency who have been fantastic here around the clock checking all our pumps. She explained the impact of the flooding on a personal level. It's devastating, especially because I didn't actually feel quite ready to leave Australia because we'd made a good life out there as well, so coming back here to this happening, it's just sort of straining me, she said. It's a lot of pressure on me and Adrian, especially when we're planning a wedding as well for next year, so we don't know whether we're coming or going. We've to ask each other each day what day it is. We can't even start work because this is a 24-hour job. Support. Adrian's father had to actually take a week off work too to help us. The couple have been comforted by the support they have received from the local community. We've just received a hamper put together by St. Vincent de Paul, which is fantastic. Just a lot of help from the community as well, she said. Work on their renovated cottage had been ongoing for several years and her fiancé's father, Adrian McKernan, had been heavily involved in preparing the cottage for the couple's return from Australia. Undone. The most heart-wrenching thing is that Adrian's father took a lot of time, took every evening to come down here and to help us to get home faster, she said. Now all his good work has been undone as the floors he put down, he's had to take up again and they have been damaged, so they've all swollen, so we're going to have to replace it all and replace after the walls because there are holes in it now. Megan is trying to keep positive despite the desperate situation she has found herself in. This has never happened before like this in the last 100 years anyway, and I'm just hoping that it won't happen in the next 100, she said. We just want to prepare now and make sure and try and prevent anything like this happening to us again, because you know I'll definitely be on that flight back to Australia then. The couple received a morale-boosting visit from Agriculture Minister Michelle O'Neill on Wednesday. She was basically saying that there will be help there, she said. There's a certain amount of money that they are going to give the people affected. We're not the only people affected in this area. There's another 2 houses down the road, so all we can do is really do the best we can with that money. Doubts. Megan did admit that although the thought of packing it in and returning to Australia had crossed her mind, she had now decided to stay put. Since we've been back, I've just fell in love with it and I don't want to give up on it, and I mean this area is beautiful, she said. I'm not going to give up, but I'm hoping that we'll have the resources and the help there to get us through this.